Hello, my name is Keisha Edwards, and I am the fitness coach and founder of Love to Be Active. What is Love to Be Active? Without a script, speaking from the heart, I can say Love to Be Active is it's a mindset movement. It's moving towards a mindset of movement is more. Movement is a blessing. Movement is something that I am happy to do. Movement is the preferred method. When I say the preferred method, I would say movement and the mindset shift that Love to Be Active is the opposite of all of these things. So it's the opposite of the easy way out. It's the opposite of the quick fix. It's the opposite of a lazy body perspective to any activity. If I was going to put it into real terms, an example would be, okay, I've done the supermarket shop. I have 4 weighty bags. I can manage them because I got them to the car, but I have 4 weighty bags. Do I call the rest of the family out to carry them? Or do I see this as an opportunity to lift some weight, to be mobile, to be active, and to gain from bringing the shopping in myself? Now, yes, it can be done, ladies. Yes, the family are going to eat it. You probably won't even see any of it. But it's the mindset shift for you to know and to appreciate and to fully embrace any opportunity to move, to lift, to run, to jump, to jog, to walk as a blessing and as being beneficial for you. As busy women, as busy mums, we might think that, oh, it's so hard, to be active, because we're thinking of activity as going to the gym or as being able to go out for a jog and do all of these wonderful superwoman things that you can see other women doing who do not have the same lifestyle as you. So this is now where we have to think smart and live smart and see any opportunity that we have to move. As I said, lift, jump, run, jog, walk, bend, all of these everyday activities as a blessing and as something that we get to do, and not looking for the easy way out, looking for ways for us to labor and for us to work our bodies in beneficial ways, especially as we get to mid-30s, approaching 40s. A lot of us know that at the age of 40, our muscle mass starts to deplete 1% a year. So if you was to be physically inactive between the ages of 40 and 50, you'd lose 10% of your muscle mass. And now this is when we tap into the knowing that doing something is better than doing nothing. So the science there just says that if we do nothing, our muscle mass depletes. But if we do something, we can maintain, sustain, and even develop muscle and counteract the natural effect of aging. Love to Be Active is a community, a sisterhood is what I want to develop, of just a shared understanding that movement is more and that our vitality is a priority. Now, those of us who are mothers, who are heads of the households, who are breadwinners, we have to be in a good state of health to do what we do well. We have to be in a good state of health to be able to give the best of us to our families, to our jobs, to every social interaction that we have. Many of us have busy social calendars. You want to be feeling at your best, or at least as close to your best as possible. And we can do that by looking after ourselves. Now, movement isn't everything. Movement is great, and we need mobility. We need to make sure that we're moving all of our joints. We need to make sure that we're utilizing the muscles that we have. We're utilizing our body. But the primary thing is nutrition, eating well, eating for what we're trying to achieve. Some of us have weight loss goals. I have some material that I've put together on losing weight. I've got a habit building guide that I've created that you'll be able to see on YouTube and on the Love to Be Active website as well, which I'm also creating an audio version of. So ladies on the go, you can listen to that. That is Disciplined by Design. And I will share that after this. I'll share that after this recording goes up. Nutrition is so important. and prioritizing the planning of nutrition. Meal prep, we hear it so often, meal prep. We seem to think that it's something for bodybuilders. But if we prep our meals, that helps us to not fall short of the mark. If you're wanting to create a calorie deficit, so you want to make sure that you're eating less calories than you want to make sure that you're eating less calories than you're using. You don't want to make sure that you're consuming more calories than you're using. Now, this is when we've gone into a surplus. We've got too many calories in. The body has nothing to do other than just store it in the cold store. For many of us, the cold store is around our hips, our bum, our tums. So we want to make sure that we're using what we're putting in. And even more so, we want to make sure that we're using more than we're putting in, so we can start to tap into those long-term storage that we've had. You know, those fat rolls that we've had for years and years, and we think we can't get rid of them. Our body hasn't been given the chance to deplete the active calories that we're eating daily and to then start to burn into these stores. And this is now where calorie deficits and fasting can help, and just eating a lower calorie diet than the lifestyle that you are living, and that is how you achieve that. But you can maximize your weight loss progression by resistance training. Now, resistance training is it's my go-to. It's what I swear by for me personally as far as my weight loss journey. It's great because I'm not a lover of cardio, although I do appreciate that I need it to keep my systems working, you know, my heart pumping. Any opportunity, that I have to run or to jog, I take that. Usually after I drop the two older girls off to school, I've got the baby in the pushchair. I just have a nice jog with baby in the pushchair back to the car. And that gives me about a good 5 minutes jog at least every morning. So there we go, I hit it. But I'm a resistance training girl. So resistance training is essentially lifting weights with a physical weight, or just using your body weight to exercise and to train your muscles, for your muscles to become stronger and for your muscles to be worked and for them to develop more endurance. These are things that you can develop as well. And having stronger muscles helps to stabilize your joints. As we're getting older, our joints become less stable. Making sure that the muscles are intact, are working well, and it enables joint stability and helps us with everyday movement and being able to lift and carry everyday tasks. My youngest at the moment is 2 years old. He still requires quite a lot of lifting, probably a bit too much than I desire, but I need to be able to lift and carry him as it is needed. So resistance training is, when I'm coaching my ladies, resistance training is my go-to. And I'll create for them first of all, a 30-day challenge. And the 30-day challenge, little do they know, is more to build up the habit of exercise. So I'll create for them a sheet, and it's got maximum 6 different exercises that they can do just with their body weight, but work in a full range. So we'd have squats included. Squats are a great compound movement. You're working a lot of muscle groups with those. I'll make sure that we've got a row in there, so that we can work the chest and the back. We'll have some type of lift in there, even if it's without a weight, a type of deadlift. Again, that works a lot of muscle groups. We'll have lunges. We'll have tricep dips. Again, all things that you can do without equipment. Some type of bicep curl movement in there as well. And something to work the core. It could be a plank, it could be ab curls, but maximum 6 different exercises that they can work their whole body, but do it daily. When they start off, the routine is 5 minutes or less to do, and it progresses week by week. So they would do the same set of exercises and the same amount of exercises between week 1 and week 5, and between day 1 and day 7, and then it will progress week 2, week 3, week 4, and they're seeing changes, because you can do as little as 10 repetitions, so 10 squats, and do that 3 times, so that in all you're doing 30 squats in a day. And if you do that for 3 times a week, you are going to see a difference. You are going to feel that your legs are stronger. You're going to see that your legs, your bum is becoming more defined as far as the muscle formation. And then when you slowly increase from 10 to 12 to 15, sometimes up to even 20 if you can endure it. This is now when muscle endurance comes in, and you see the complete benefit of doing these simple exercises but often. And these are one of the habits that I coach on, doing little but often. You know, if in your mind you're thinking, I only have 5 minutes to do a routine, of course you can do it, and you'll never miss a day of exercise. So these 30 minutes that my ladies are doing their challenge, which is rewarding because they can tick it off as they go. And if they do a 5-day streak, I encourage them to treat themselves, reward themselves. Not go all out, but a bit of me time. You might have a candlelit bath. You might have something that you think, oh, ordinarily I don't deserve it. You deserve it, girl, once you've done 5, 6, 7 days in a trot of your workout. And after 30 days, that becomes a habit. When you miss it, you start to itch. You start to feel an aching, a yearning to do your workout. And then naturally they'll come back to me, okay, I've done that. We're ready to progress on. Or they adapt it themselves. They might repeat the cycle 2-3 times, do 3 repetitions of the same set of exercises, or turn it into a cardio workout, quickly go from a squat to a row, to a swing, to the ab curls, to the push-ups, to the tricep dips, and have a little rest period in between each one, less than 10 seconds. Repeat that 3 times. That's a great cardio and resistance workout in once. But all of these things, these exercises, they complement good nutrition. You must fuel your body correctly and fuel your body well. And now when you accompany it with exercise, wow, it's a world of difference. If you commit to exercising 3 times a week, doing as little as 10 minutes of resistance training at home using your body weight, and you fuel yourself well. When I say fuel yourself well, you want to try and eat high protein, high fiber, high healthy fats menu. So creating a whole host of enjoy yourself, breakfast, lunch, dinner meals that's high in protein, that's got a good amount of fiber in it, your fruits, your vegetables, and some good healthy fats in there as well. Our avocado lovers, that's your opportunity to go way out west with that and to enjoy yourself. And there's I don't even have to go into the different food options. There is a world of food options out there. It's for you to go away, see what you enjoy. But you remember these key things. Fuel well. So get your fiber in. Get your protein in. Get your healthy fats. You need your fats because you need your energy, and that's going to help you to burn it. You're going to have, the fats have got a high calorie intake, and that's what you're going to be burning. Your fiber is going to be keeping you fuller for longer. Your protein is going to help to repair the muscles. Remember, resistance training, when we're working out, what we're actually doing, we're breaking down the muscle. So if I take the example of the squat, you doing 10 squats, you are breaking down your muscles in your glutes, your hamstrings, your quads, your calf muscles. They're getting broken down with each dip that you do. And if you do 10 of those and you're repeating that cycle 3 times, as we said, the maths is 30 squats. That's 30 squats worth of damage to the muscle. You're eating your protein, all of those amino acids that you're taking in help to then repair the muscle. When the muscle's repaired back, what's it going to be? It's going to be stronger, it's going to be firmer, it's going to be more defined. And the magic of gaining muscle, you lose fat. The more muscle you have, the less fat that you have. It's impossible for muscle and fat to coexist in harmony. Once the fat sees muscle coming, it knows that it has to move over. It knows it's being burnt, in fact. The fat's being burnt, and we're using this energy now to create muscle. Your body requires far more energy to build and maintain and to move muscle than it does to store fat. So remember these key things. You're going to do your weights with your body, or if you have dumbbell set, barbell set, look on YouTube, follow some routine. You're going to fuel yourself well, and you're going to see every opportunity to move more and to be active as a blessing. And this is what loving to be active is. This is what love to be active encompasses. It's a love of movement and appreciating and understanding that when we move more, we live well. I have a feeling that the recording just cut out there, but I'm hoping that you get the gist of what it is that Love to Be Active is, and that you can follow us on the journey and get all the inspiration that you need. I'm not here to motivate. Girl, you have to motivate yourself. You have to find your motivation. What is it? Why is it that you want to lose weight? Why is it that you want to be stronger? Why is it that you want to have a different looking physique? Why is it that you want to feel more active, more energized in your body? You write these things down, you tap into that why, and you find me for inspiration, and we can be on our journey together, because I'm here to support you. I'm here to let you know that whatever your fitness goal is, you can achieve it. You've done harder things than this in your life. You've achieved far more than this in your professional life. You've achieved far more than this in raising your children. Thank you for listening. My name is Keisha Edwards. I'm the fitness coach at Love to Be Active. Thank you.